Hello gamers, Suffocating99 on the Battle for Azeroth beta. We're in Borealis at the Alliance warship, and I've come here to turn in the quest Time for War. Report to Halford Wormbane in Borealis.
We are the sons and
Halford looks over the gathered resources. This should do it.
when next we meet.
As one of the Alliance's greatest heroes, you will play a crucial role in achieving victory in this war.
Anduin.
Horde must not succeed in their goal of aligning with the Zandalari. To aid your efforts, you will have the full support of the Alliance's finest soldiers, the 7th Legion, under the leadership of High Commander Halford Wormbane.
An honor to work with you, champion.
For those situations that require a more subtle approach, Master Matthias Shaw and his SI-7 operatives are at your disposal.
That's very kind of you.
My duties demand that I return to Stormwind, but I look forward to hearing of your progress. I am confident that this campaign is in the right hands. Good luck to you all.
Safe travels, my king.
Light be with you, King Rin.
Off he goes.
Well then, no time like the present to get underway. We have an operative ready to undertake an important mission. We fight in the shadows. The job's not done yet.
Greetings.
Lyra. Thus far I've been very impressed with High Commander Wormbane. He employs a wide range of tactics and is quick to adapt to changing circumstances with appropriate, necessary strategies. The Alliance's war efforts are in capable hands. Like you, I am proud to play my part in them.
We do what we must for those we love.
It's Shaw. Matthias Shaw.
Sure doesn't want to waste any time. Falstead, Wildhammer, High Fane. Mission from the King. Ugh, good to see you. Feels great to stretch me griffin's wings above the seas. I'm here to assist with the war effort, happy to help. Let's go meet with Master Shaw, matey. Ha, always wanted to say something piratey. Did you know they named a ship after me once? It was Wild. Meets by Master Matthias Shaw on the Wind's Redemption, and we get the follower, Falstead Wildhammer. Falstead is now following us.
I thought I saw you glance
Good,
in my direction.
we're all here. I asked for you by name, Hather. Falstead as well. War of Shadows. Every war is fought on multiple fronts, Paladin. King Rin has tasked Halford Wormbane and his 7th Legion with securing our position in Kul Tiras, as well as Zandalar. But they cannot succeed without us. We are the unseen hand, the shadows in the darkness. I have been charged with establishing an elite strike force, and I need you to act as liaison between Wormbane's efforts and my own. You will help direct our missions going forward. Let us begin. Send Falstead on
Sleep
a
with
mission.
one eye open.
And there's the little mission command table right behind me. There's only one quest, the Shadow of War. Our communication to Stormwind is being disrupted by Horde forces in the area. Send Falstead to clear out any resistance and open communications with the war back home. Off you go, Falstead. Go sort that out for us. And it works just the same as the command table did in the last expansion. So we've sent him off. And now Wormbane has something else for us. The Zandalar campaign. It is time we begin to think of our enemy, Hathor. The Horde spreads its influence throughout Zandalar unchecked. King Anduin has charged us with establishing footholds in the areas of Zuldazar, Nazmir and Vol'dun. I have taken the liberty of deploying some of our forces in the key locations, but each will need a firm hand, your hand, to direct our efforts. Which location shall we secure first? Use the Zandalar campaign map to choose a
By the
foothold.
light, the first strike belongs to us.
And we are offered Vol'dun. Click to view the scouting report. Foothold Vol'dun. The desert of Vol'dun has a promising harbour for our fleet. An indigenous snake people known as the Sethrak occupy the area. They are aggressive and cannot be negotiated with. We have little choice but to eliminate them. Magister Umbric. Nazmir. Assist Bran Bronzebeard. Oh, Bran Bronzebeard is back. Foothold Nazmir. The swamp of Nazmir is home to the notorious blood trolls. Captain Conrad has been dispatched to determine how we can use their hatred towards the Zandalari to our advantage. Reports from the jungle have proven disconcerting at best. Matthias Shaw, assist Bran Bronzebeard in Nazmir. They're using that word disconcerting quite a lot in this expansion. Zuldazar, assist Kelsey Steelspark in Zuldazar. Foothold Zuldazar. Zuldazar is the seat of power for the Zandalar Empire. I've deployed some of my mole machines in a place called Zibala. There's a nearby azurite deposit that'll be a great interest to the king. My lads say they're under attack. Moira Thorazin. Assist Kelsey Steelspark in Zuldazar. Well, we did a lot of quests in Zuldazar on the Horde side, so let's see what the Alliance side of it looks like. You have chosen to sail to Zuldazar.
Your legend grows.
A fine choice, Hathor. The Zuldazar Foothold. King Rin passed along orders to dispatch our finest to establish a foothold in Zuldazar. That means you. I just said Zuldazar. It's a combination of Zuldazar and Zandalar. See where my brain goes. Fortunately, we have a few choices as to where we can set up camp. Stick around, I'll go over the battle plan. Listen to Commander Wormbay's battle plan. Then speak with Grand Admiral Jess Tereth to travel to Talanji's Rebuke in Zuldazar.
By the might of the
I think they
Alliance,
deliberately made the
our
quest so that I
enemies
can't
see
speak.
only
Well, what do you think? What is the plan, High Commander? Gather round, everyone. Here's the plan. We already have boots on the ground in not one but two locations in Zuldazar. Hathor! Rendezvous with Brigadier Thom, one of our 7th Legion officers. His crew ran into some trouble at sea, but they've managed to eke out a bit of a camp on the eastern shore. Kelsey. You'll be meeting with Anvil Thane Thurgoden on Zuldazar's southeast coast. Ooh, Darkine Dwarves. I love Darkine Dwarves. They have machines. Evaluate these encampments and report back with your findings. You have your orders dismissed. See, so we've gone from being the ones in charge to being ordered around again. Sometimes I wish I was a machine. Let's go on the move. Talk to the ship's captain so we can ship out. Grand Admiral Jess Tereth. Hey Jess, what we doing? This ship is yours to command. I have the crew prepared for any eventuality. Quest, set sail for Zuldazar. And here we go. Off we go. Off we go to Zandalar on our Alliance ship to start our foothold on the other island. Excuse me while I just have a quick drink. My throat's a little bit sore today. And we have arrived. And we have a dead body on the... oh no, he's not dead, he's injured. Injured ship, injured soldier. Can we heal them? Yes, we can. So we are here. Right on the corner. On the coast. And this is quite close to where the Horde quest chain kind of ended, where we were trying to save the king, isn't it? Castaway encampment. Now we have a flight path. Kaelin. Hello Kaelin. Thank you for a flight path. It's nice to be able to stay. Brigadier Thom.
What can I do for you?
And he's got a captured Zandalari troll. Backups from Kultiras. Perfect. I was just about to finish another execution. The Troll's Tale. You've arrived at an interesting time, Paladin. All of my ships have been destroyed. Half of my men are feeding the fish, and the rest aren't doing much better. We're as good as doomed. And still the Alliance prevails. These Zandalari trolls are to blame for this carnage. I need to know how they did it before we kill them and escape from this light-forsaken island. Speak with the captured Zandalari troll to find out how the Alliance fleet was sunk.
See you later.
I think you better talk to me, because he's just about to chop you up. You want to hear my story? I was on the flagship. I saw everything. Fine, I'll tell you what happened. Better for you to know. Better for you to feel the fear. Tell us everything, Zandalari. Ah, okay. I presume that was a cutscene. We'll have to wait for the live version to actually see it. Princess Terlangi, you say? I see. King Rin will be told about this. This Zandalari princess will learn what it means to make an enemy of the Alliance. Yes, she's rather powerful, that princess. And I kind of like her. Though, of course, that was when I was on the Horde, and now I've got to not like her, have I, because I'm on the Alliance. Granting a reprieve. Now, on to more pressing matters. The Forsaken have shown up and are preventing us from saving our people. All my soldiers are either injured, exhausted, or in no shape for fighting. It seems these trollish natives have joined them as well. I am spread too thin. Kill the Horde, kill the Zandalari, kill them all! Oh, that guy is really not in a happy place. Slay 8 Forsaken and 8 Zandalari in Terlangi's rebuke. Disarming the cannons. With your arrival, our salvation may have arrived. Our rowboats will serve as a way for us to evacuate the most critically injured. Unfortunately, the Horde have brought in a ship, and there's no way we can get our boats past their blockade. While the rest of us load our injured on the boats, we need you to infiltrate their ship and disable those cannons. Disable the cannons on the Horde ship.
For the Alliance.
And there's another quest. Oh, there's lots more quests over here. So we have a little tent encampment like you would find on a walking mobile military campaign type of thing. Save them all. Reinforcements, thank the light. We've done the best we can triaging the injured, but we need help. We need more hands that can heal wounds, or at the very least apply bandages. How are your hands? Here, take these bandages and do what you can to treat the injured. Heal 8 injured sailors.
See you soon.
Well met.
A lack of surplus. Food, wood, cloth. We're short on everything. Of course, I'm always short, but that don't stop me. Oh, now he's making a dwarf making short jokes. Oh dear. Hey, see what you can salvage from the wreckage. Supplies. Oh dear, no. Collect supplies from the shipwreck. Oh, I can't. A dwarf making small jokes. That's just knocked me for 6. That one. That one's mine. You here to help? I don't have anything. Well, maybe I do. I know it's just a simple hammer. I know it's not special. But it's mine. That disgusting undead, Alan Hawkins, is taunting me with it. I promised Fiora I wouldn't run off to fight him. But you made no such promises. Kill him and retrieve me hammer. Retrieve Degdod's hammer from Alan Hawkins. Degdod.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Degdod. Do these guys count for the healing? Or do we have to go out on the shore to get the people? I think we have to go out on the shore to get people. She's looking after those ones. So, let us head for the shore and head across the shore and start. I think the ship that they're wanting us to go to is one that we had to go on to as the Horde as well, isn't it? Yeah, it probably is. It probably is the same. This is definitely an area we quested in as a Horde person, so yeah, we are definitely going to exactly the same places, but with different pointing quests, doing slightly different things. So the Alliance are going to get a foothold so that we can do world quests when we're 120. I'm imagining that these foothold quest chains are not going to be that long on the opposite faction, because I think most people are going to wait till they're 120 to do them, because you're going to want to do your questing in order to get your Pathfinder achievements. So you're going to want to quest completely all the way through all 3 zones on your first character to get all the achievements for the Pathfinder achievement, so that we can fly. And then I would imagine most people are 120 will then want to open up the opposite island so that you've got all the world quests on both zones. Because it's the questing and the rep with the factions that are on your side, so the Horde need to get the Horde factions and the Alliance need to get the Alliance factions that count for the Pathfinder achievement. So everybody's going to be much more focused on their side of the campaign at the beginning to get the achievements for the Pathfinder. In fact, I wonder if the Pathfinder... Has the Pathfinder achievement been put in yet? Battle for Azeroth Pathfinder. Here you go. Battle for Azeroth Pathfinder. Let's get rid of this guy, and then I'll just have a quick look at the Pathfinder. So the Pathfinder achievement depends on which faction you're on. If you're Alliance, then all the things that it asks you to do will be for Cortyrus, and if you're Horde, all the things that it asks you to do are going to be on Zandalar. Right, so we've got one soldier healed, and although we've fought a few guys, it's not actually credited us with anything because we don't have a quest to kill anybody. We just have to do lots of collecting and sorting. Hey, there we go. We've got one set of supplies and another shipwrecked soldier. Right, let's see, where is his hammer? So I think we want to head more in this direction. So we're going to need to go swimming between the little islands and off towards where the ships are and see what we can find. Here we go, another soldier lying on these rocks. I don't think that's very comfortable. Aha, look, there is supplies are under the water. Now, are these fish friendly or are they going? No, they're yellow, so that's okay, they're not going to attack us. That's 2 of 8. We need a lot more of those. Any more on the ship? There's one over here. That's not a lot of supplies on the ship. They do not appear to be supplied for a long trip. Any more around the back? Not really. Let's see where the rest are. There's a lot of bad guys that I'm going to have to fight, even though I don't need to fight you. I don't need to fight you guys, but I'm going to have to, aren't I? Because you're not going to be calm.
I require a target.
Did he say taste the flesh? That can't be right, can it? They're not cannibals, are they, these guys? I didn't think they were cannibals. Saved a sailor. Saved a sailor. Now we need 3 more sailors and we need a lot more supplies. 4 more supplies. And I don't know where the guy with his hammer is yet. Gonna have to fight these guys, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna have to fight these guys. Soldiers, still more supplies. Don't know where the hammer guy is yet, and
The greatness of Zandalar will rise again.
the greatness of Zandalar will rise again. Well, I'm very glad you're confident about your people. It's nice to have faith. But I'm now here, mate. And my job is to stop you at the moment, which I don't think is a good thing for you. Now, where? No supplies? Well, there's another soldier, though, over here. Save that guy. More supplies. Well, there's another supply there. Gonna have to go around. Oh, they charge. They're a warrior. They charge me like cray cray. And this will be the last supply, I think. Yep. So we need to find the hammer and we need to find the ship that's got the cannons and deal with the cannons. There appears to be a marker in this direction. Oh, there's the guy with the hammer, look. Major Alan Hawkins, yes. Do you want your hammer back, you dirt-grubbing hairy potato? Come and get it. He's calling the dwarf a dirt-grubbing potato. I can see why he's upset. I don't think I'd be happy being called a dirt-grubbing potato, do you? Not exactly a friendly terminology. It's a weird terminology, but it's definitely not friendly. Definitely not friendly.
I must get closer.
Right, that got all of them at the same time. So we've got Degdod's hammer. Degdod. That's deliberately to make it hard to say it. Degdod. Right, so 3 cannons destroyed. It's like, oh, the cannons are not on the ships, maybe? I don't know. It's a big area that they're marking us. I kind of expected the cannons to be on the ship, don't you? And I was kind of expecting there to be a full ship, a non-damaged ship with the cannons. Perhaps I'm looking for the wrong thing entirely. How many of these guys are there? Seriously. That's a lot of you, isn't it? Definitely feel a lot weaker in battle for Azeroth. And I know we're still leveling, so we'll get better gear at the end, but we have to level first in order to be able to get to the better gear. Now, where are these cannons then, guys? Are there any markers? Oh, well, one of them is pointing in this direction, so... Yeah, there's still a marker over here, look. Is it? Oh, hang on, is that... No, that's the ship's mast. Is it perhaps on this ship? Ah, perhaps it's this ship out here. I just needed to come a bit further out. Perhaps the cannons are on the Horde ship. There's one Horde ship out here, isn't it? That's my Forsaken gone. Yeah, so it's the Forsaken ship right out on the edge. Where we're going to get to the cannons. Oh, yeah, look, there it is. I see one now. And then there is a nice rappelling rope waiting for us to jump on, which seems terribly convenient, but then they have got their own people out on the shore, so their own people would need a way back on the ship, wouldn't they? So yeah, and they've definitely got Horde markings, because you can see the marking on the barrel. That's definitely the Horde. Oh, I just destroyed the cannon, and I still tried to walk over the top of the cannon that I just destroyed. And that is all the quests sorted. Right, so now we can head back to turn in. That's a nice little starter set of quests, isn't it, for the war campaign? Get your toe in the water, literally and metaphorically. We really are in the water, and we really are just starting a little series of quests. Sort of problem. I mean, they are exactly the sorts of problems you would have if you'd had a naval battle and your ships had been kind of wrecked. These are exactly the sorts of things you would be worried about, aren't they? You need supplies, you need to save your people, you need to stop the bad guys, the opposition fighting you. So you take out their cannons, you save your people, you get your supplies. It actually does kind of feel like what would be happening in a war campaign. So yeah, good. Now we can go turn in. If we run around the side of here, I think that will bring us back to the camp, won't it? Yeah, and there's the camp. We can see the banners from here. That's brilliant, and we'll turn this in. We saved a few peeps. You'd make an excellent medic, or at the very least a good nurse. Thank you. Very kind of you.
No.
I do have a healing spec, though I prefer to be ret, so there you go. A lack of surplus. Did you find anything useful? It's amazing what we can do when we have the supplies to do it. That one's mine. Do not judge me. This is my best hammer. Well, he was kind of being a bit insulting, so I do get your point of why you weren't happy. I know it doesn't seem like a special hammer, but to me, it's very
Be
important.
good.
Yes, people do get very sentimentally attached to things, and sometimes very strange things. I mean, he was very sentimentally attached to his hammer. Granting a reprieve. A few less... Oh, cretins to worry about. Well, that does mean... I think the original terminology for that just meant not very intelligent, though it's been used to be a bit more derogatory than that in more modern times. Now we can get our wounded to safety. Good, good, good. Let us do that. Oh, we're doing 116. And Kelsey has arrived, so we will continue with Kelsey in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!